So you know, it's like really cold in here, so I'm gonna wear this blanket through the video because it's cold and it's nice and warm. First book review of 2015. Are we excited? I know I'm excited, but then I think about having to do all the book reviews and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. The first book that I have read in 2015 was The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. The Cuckoo's Calling is essentially about Cormoran Strike. He is a detective and he has been brought this case to investigate Lula Landry's apparent suicide. It's brought to him by her brother and he just doesn't believe that she committed suicide, so he brings in Strike, and that's essentially where the novel takes us. This is my first J.K. Rowling book and I am in love with mysteries, so I guess a good way to start with her. I will read the Harry Potter series soon, I swear. But I was really into her writing style. I think it's very unique and it's very detail oriented. I also liked how she had a lot of unique things that a character would do, and it would tie back to their personality. It was very fitting. She would make these characters really whole and very complicated, but in a good way. It's like I know a lot about them to where I can actually feel that they're a real person. I did feel that a couple of places in the novel were a bit slow and a bit dull. I actually started reading this when I bought it back in September, but then it got kind of boring for me. But then in December I started listening to the audiobook, which I would recommend. I think the narrator is very on point and he does a lot of different voices for different people and it feels accurate. He does the accents really well and it's very distinct, and I do recommend the audiobook. So it wasn't until December when I really started getting into this more and I started listening to it whenever I could. I would even listen to it when I was closing at work, and it sucked me in. Maybe about like 30% in is when I really started to want to read this book more. For me, Cormoran Strike was a little bit of an asshole in a lot of ways, but he's one of those Sherlock Holmes kind of characters where he is an asshole, but he also has like little small redeeming qualities that some people can latch on to and some people can't. He also has this really dry, sarcastic humor that I really enjoyed. But one thing that I do think that Rowling did great about was adding the Secretary of Robin to the mix. I felt like I really connected to her character. She is a woman who is interested by detective stories and she does a lot of great investigating on her own, and I felt like she was a very strong character and I liked that I could connect with her more because I couldn't connect with Strike, so it really pulled me in more to the story that there was like someone else there in it. In the end, I gave The Cuckoo's Calling 4 out of 5 stars. I thought those dull parts were a bit lacking in some places, and I do feel like the murder finale wrap-up thing was a little bit cut off. Like, found out who the murderer was, this little thing happened, and then that was it. And then you get to the epilogue. I felt like I wanted more at the end. That's not like a fault or anything. I just felt like I needed more. Overall, I did enjoy this, and I will probably pick up The Silkworm eventually. Is there going to be more than 2 books? Is this going to be a series? Ooh, that could be cool. Let me know in the comments below if you have read this. Link me to your videos if you've done one. And I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye! Is this my first video of 2015? No, I think I uploaded a video already. I should probably know this. I don't even know how to do an intro anymore. Like, do I